On Indonesia, what will relations look like with China under President-elect Prabowo Subianto compared with Jokowi, noting that he was once a pretty fierce critic of China, although, of course, his tone has changed?
Well, on foreign policy, irrespective of changes in government in Indonesia, there's always a sense of continuity. And one of them would be the way our foreign policy major alignments are. We pursue independent and active or non-aligned foreign policy, maintaining good relationship with China, with the United States, and all the other major powers. And I don't see any reason why the incoming administration would fundamentally alter that perspective. But I do foresee a situation where Indonesia will be even more engaged with the rest of the world than it has been in the recent past, if only for given the personality of the president-elect, so to speak. So, I think it will be continuity and perhaps some enhancement in certain priority sectors deemed important to Indonesia, for instance, in the minerals sector and the like. Yeah.
So does that mean more partnership with the West? Is that what you're suggesting?
Well, we have been able to pursue both in terms of more partnership with China, more partnership with the West. One doesn't have to be suggest lesser of the other. It is a win-win cooperative partnership that we have been able to develop. And clearly, as the new administration in Indonesia comes to power, they will take stock of where we are on each of those relationships. And I'm pretty sure that the main theme would be one of continuity and enhancement, further enhancement of relationships. Yeah.
On Belt and Road, Indonesia, of course, very invested. Beijing has tried to reform this investment project, making it greener and leaner. But there have been concerns in the past in Indonesia in terms of accidents we've seen, environmental pollution. Do you think Prabowo's position on BRI might change?
Well, it's quite noteworthy nowadays when one hears from Chinese leaders of China on this issue. They also add the term high-quality Belt and Road Initiative. I think that's a recognition to the fact that henceforth the implementation of this project must comply or meet the standard expected in terms of governance, ESG components, so to speak. And quite clearly in some areas, certainly Indonesia as well, things have been positive, but could be even better. So I'm sure as the next administration pursue their infrastructure projects, whether it be nationally or bilaterally with China or others, they will have at the forefront the need to comply with environment, social and governance standards. And it's not without significance that Indonesia is currently trying to seek membership of the OECD with its own specific and extremely quite high standard expectations. So I think on that note, Indonesia, I think, is very much on the right pathway in terms of ensuring that our development efforts comply with the expected standards.